that the paradigm that is correct is that there is defective insulin receptor or absent insulin receptor, so our cells and our brain is actually starved. So the cart and the horse analogy is right. Hyperinsulinemia is the horse, which is created by years of refined carbohydrate use, and when there are high insulin levels, it's enough to downregulate your insulin receptor and cause defective insulin signaling that can lead to the outcome of dementia. So let's explore this further. Persistent and repeated hyperinsulinemia from a standard American diet will block the insulin receptor signaling, will prevent sugar from getting into your cells, will prevent your machinery inside the cells from making protein. The insulin receptor goes and hides inside the cells in containers called endosomes, or sometimes these endosomes can fuse with the garbage disposal mechanism called lysosome, important in autophagy, and destroy the insulin receptor. So that was the picture you were supposed to see of the brain cell which is being activated by the insulin receptor, but something tragic is happening with insulin receptor downregulation. You're not activating the chemical processes that will create and improve the synaptic connections between the cells. You lose memory and you lose brain function in the setting of insulin resistance. So we talked about this phase 1 insulin response. I think this is one of the most important things in our pancreas for us to protect. Because when you lose that and you become insulin resistant or type 2 diabetic, you see the red curve showing the loss of phase 1 response even though your insulin levels go way up and even higher than in a normal situation like Ivor and Jeff have pointed out. So here is the hypertrophied type 2 diabetic beta cells. But what's happening out here is that in a type 2 diabetic, the phase 1 response is gone, the insulin levels go up, but it fails to suppress glucagon. Glucagon levels are inappropriately increasing, preventing the reduction in sugar output by the liver, so your glucose levels are still high. So it's shown here that this is inappropriate hyperglucagonemia of somebody who's insulin resistant. The liver is still spewing sugar. It's breaking down protein to make sugar. It's taking glycerol to make sugar. The liver is picking up fatty acids. It's exporting them as fat-filled VLDL, but the VLDL cannot be packed into the fat cells. It's going to be used to make ectopic fat in the pancreas, in the heart, and in the liver.